So you saw Wajad Ali, and he's saying, white people, you have lost. We browns are here. We are outbreeding you. It's done. But then President Trump comes in and says, you know what? Reverse migration. Something I thought was really interesting, though. All of the liberal commentariat has said, oh, so President Trump just wants ethnic cleansing. So he just wants ethnic cleansing. And my question, I guess, is if reverse migration is ethnic cleansing, then what was the migration program all along?
Yes, thank you. Yes, Mark Kelly also stepped on this rake recently saying, well, you know, I think by saying that we don't want the third world in the United States, the Trump administration is just saying that we want the United States to be whiter. Okay, well, Mark, if we flip that over, what does that mean? Well, it means the opposite. Of course, if you're opening the gates to third world immigration, you are specifically and intentionally encouraging immigration from nations that are not ethnically homogenous with America for this express purpose of reducing the current ethnic makeup of the United States. You are trying to dilute it and break it down. This is not a mistake, especially after the Hart-Celler Act of 1965. We basically threw away the idea that Americans had the right to decide who immigrated into the United States. Instead of Americans selecting populations depending on whether they would be compatible, they shared religion, they shared values, they were productive inside society, they assimilated well. Instead, we had to open the doors to anyone and everyone who wanted to be an American. We couldn't put caps on certain nations, we couldn't favor certain nations, and this has destroyed, of course, the ethnic makeup of the United States. When you look at a concert in California in the 1970s, or even if you look at a high school in the 1990s, it looks radically different than it does today. And the American people were never asked. So what we have here is very clearly an attempt to ethnically cleanse the United States through immigration. Sadly, American elites are not different than many other Western elites in this attempt. And for the reasons we already spoke about, this allows them to gain more power.